energy for today. What's going on, right? And that flips out. I mean, given my channeling so far, I knew that was about right, but what is this tower? Because that's so broad. It's giving me that energy of going back to, I don't know if this was last month, where I said a lot of individuals were in this energy despite the surrounding energy of the main energy, which is the tower. And some of you guys, I said recently, these towers were going to be happy towers for you. So it's all up to interpretation. It's all up to whatever you're feeling. It's all up to knowing your place in a situation. That's another key point. A lot of people don't know their place in your life at this point. They don't know where to place themselves. And every single which way they're trying to place themselves, they're experiencing this energy. And you are continually in this energy. That is causing this for the opposite energy as well. Well, what the fuck can we do? Seems like nothing. Yeah, because for some of you guys, this is divine intervention that's happening. Okay, certain things are being divinely orchestrated. Thank you. Spirit's talking before I can now. Shit, they're like that. That was right. That was the right thought. Don't change it. Divine orchestration is in full effect. And for you guys, like I said, on the right side of this, the energy, all of this energy, you feel every single one of these. You feel every single one of these. But for some of you, when you feel those, you know this is the energy. Like something is happening for you, not to you right now. And remember, I said the divine feminines or the empresses, you guys were going to be in a position to like literally sit and watch these go down. Okay, whatever these going down, Empress Divine Feminine energies that you're watching, you knew it was something that would come in divine timing. And this is why you're understanding that this is the time for these types of situations to transpire. So, whatever these towers are for you, Divine Feminine, you might be seeing clearly a lot of situations, a lot of things may be. Because what people don't understand is they do one thing, another thing happens, and then something else has to happen after that, and things continuously have to happen. So it's like domino effect. Divine Feminine, you're seeing something right now. It's like domino effect energy, and you're able to trace it backward. And then you're able to actually move forward to see what the outcome of a situation is going to be. Some of you guys, this has to do with someone trying to block your gift of clairvoyance. A lot of you guys who are truly tapped in, you have these platforms. A lot of people know that you speak facts. A lot of people have seen things after watching you. A lot of people don't want you to know that you are calling them out. A lot of people do a lot of things when they come over here to try to play in your energy. And just playing in your energy could be coming to watch you when they know that they have done some catastrophic shit to you and they know that you could pull their card. So let's just say you don't know that you're pulling someone's card, but something will happen and you'll be like, oh shit. And then you're like, what the? Wait a minute. So they were, and then when I was going, and they were the one, oh, it's that type of energy. So for divine feminines, you're getting good towers, you're getting clarity, you're getting freedom. And freedom is very, very subjective. So that's like accountability, right? An individual doesn't know, right? When we talk about accountability, it shows an action, right? So that's like someone saying sorry, right? Someone says sorry, they continue to do the same thing. Well, we call that manipulation. We call that gaslighting. We call that, that's not true. It's the same energy with this right here that I'm picking up on. It's like divine feminines, you're seeing a lot of. I'm not going to speak too much on that because I don't want to let them know too much of what you're seeing, okay? Yep, but there's something here, divine feminines, that's being revealed to you as these towers manifest. This is destined. This is divine timing. This is destiny playing out. This is y'all getting and receiving good dharma, okay? With the Eight of Wands, it's happening very, very fast. So a lot of you guys, this comes with a lot of, let me see here, downloads. You're getting a lot of downloads in your sleep, whatever. The shadow side of things is being revealed to you. The shadow side of things is crumbling. Things that people were building right behind the scenes in the fucking shadows, in the fucking darkness. Whatever people were trying to do to you, judgment has been called because you have been called by the divine to shift something. Something is shifting for you in your favor. And yes, it is ultimately going to cause a whole bunch of these. So everybody is going through these. You're going through these. People are going through these. Everybody is going through these. And this is the energy of projection. This is the energy of all that fucking spell work. This is the energy of all that hate. This is the energy of all that darkness. This is the energy of all those lies spread. This is the energy of all that slander. This is the energy of all that fucking chaos. Look at it. This is projection. So much energy going into a thing that it just explodes. Someone is about. Oh, damn. Well, I'm not speaking too much. Karma. That's the call. So whatever that means, that's the call. And there's something here. Someone who is extremely, extremely chosen is someone who is dealing with a lot of. Everybody doesn't deal with the same thing. But someone who is extremely chosen is dealing with a lot of spiritual warfare right now. You're going to come out the victor. Yeah, it was destined. This is like someone coming up against groups of individuals, being the only one and coming out the victor. You see all these wands? That's up to 8 people. Sending one person energy behind the scenes. And your spirit team is coming through and calling judgment on every fucking one. Some of you guys, your cards, the messages we was getting earlier when it was talking about those, I don't even want to go there because I said I wasn't gonna. But whatever the sign of your child is, some of you guys are trying to figure out all these different individuals. You know how like when you pull tarot cards, you got the King of Swords, the King of Cups, the King of, all these other different people. When you know it's not one person, there are many people that are in your energy. So I got a message this morning for those of you guys who do have, children or whatever. If you are dealing with the situation that I had mentioned that I was channeling, you must be because I channeled you. And you're trying to figure out or pinpoint, right? There's something here with the energy of. If you are someone who's dealing with that energy, then that opposing person is in the reverse because you sit in the upright, which is why you're able to see that they're in the reverse, right? So with that being said, the sign of the child is the sign of that card. So some of you guys might be seeing like, let's say for instance, you got a King of Pentacles, a King of Swords, a King of Cups, and a King of Wands in your energy, right? So if you don't have kids, this part doesn't resonate for you. But Spirit is telling me to say this to someone who has kids and they know that they're being watched and all these other things. So there's this energy here of whatever the sign of your child is, okay, that is how their parent is going to be represented in tarot. So take that how it resonates. I just learned something for myself today because I was thinking that it was the sign of the person, but no, Spirit broke it down. So someone might need that information to help them guide themselves through tarot when it comes to finding out what an individual specifically connected to them is in their energy for. All right, everything is not about love, like I said. I'm helping you to open up your spiritual gift once more that they were trying to block. Yeah, someone from your past, Spirit is saying, is heavily invested in watching you. Okay, so like I said before, 6 of Cups is also, we know, the card of children, someone you have children with. So there's a heavy energy here of manipulation when it comes to whatever is going on in your energy. And that's just period. Y'all came on here with me and I said, what's the energy? Tower. So I'm just going where the energy is flowing. But for someone that's going to help you tremendously in trying to weed out situations. And for a lot of you guys, okay, please stop thinking that the card that you're seeing is the person's sign. There's so much energy going on. There's so much, manipulation going on right now when it comes to people trying to understand what they need to know for their life because people don't want them to. There's many traditional ways that people read tarot that people know, and there's many new ways that Spirit is guiding the individual chosen one to interpret their tarot card decks that have nothing to do with what other people may have said or not have said. So this is where it becomes very much so this is your unique journey. Your cards are going to be speaking to you differently because they need to. If Spirit needs you to relay a message to a collective of people, you're going to get it. If someone is trying to do work over your tarot cards because that's the only thing they can fucking do, right? Don't worry about it. You're going to get the message not from the cards, but intuitively. And then you'll be able to break it down with the cards once the download is received. I'm speaking to someone who is dealing with people that are very, very, very narcissistic. Okay. You're dealing with some energy that thinks it's smarter than you. I'm seeing trickster spirit in my third eye. I just saw the word trickster. Continue to become enlightened to your situation and also continue to know that you are in a period of happiness. All right, this is where you are meant to be. Because all of that darkness that had to be crumbled, all of that shit that had to be, thrown out, all of that yuckiness is what I call it. It had to be exposed to you. And I always told you, what God reveals to you is for you, high priestess. I'm picking up on a high priestess. But when you are called in your calling and God needs you to say something, I feel like you're doing it because the Eight of Wands is communication. Some of you guys are getting a lot of messages very, very quickly. And these messages are meant to come in and bring clarity to individuals in your collective who have been projected upon, who are or may not be as aware of the situation as they need to be. God uses you in many different ways. And see, your enemies, or the people that have wanted to become enemies, think that everything you say is about them. There are many people in this world going through similar situations, and God is asking you to rise to the occasion of being the helper that you are, bringing clarity where it needs to be brought to. And if those people that don't like you are in that space, well, that's not on you. Your job is not them. You see? Your job is speaking to a collective of people. If they would like to single themselves out in your collective, that is on them, is what God says. God has revealed something to someone about a person. And this person is understanding now why they have this energy of, yeah, I'm good. I'm over it. I want no parts. And here we go again with that fake apology, that manipulation. Somebody is not able to come in and manipulate a situation with a fake apology at this point. Meaning, okay, you know how for a lot of you guys, a lot of those readers were talking about, someone wants to come back and apologize to you for all of the wrong they've done, and they never did it. But you kept seeing the Page of Cups in your deck. Yeah, it's like it was in the energy because they were supposed to at that time. But the thing is, the time for that has run out. So there is no coming back to apologize now, because from then till now, they're at the action and intention of this person's heart has not changed. So God sees before you see that if this person were to come toward you and be like, I'm sorry for what I did, I'm sorry for this and that, God wants you to know that it would be bullshit. This person is not sorry for the things that they have done to you. There are some individuals that you guys have released yourselves from, that you have tried to heal, that you have tried to, whatever, and they have done you filthy. Confirmation. God saying for some of these individuals, no. And a lot of people are trying to do this type of energy to absolve some sort of karmic debt. They don't want to have to be held accountable for the things that they've done to you. It's all well and good when you can make another person look like shit, right? To make yourself look better. If you have to tear someone down to make yourself look like you stand in the upright, you're a terrible person. And that's what God sees with these types of individuals. They can't do nothing without dragging you into some shit. They can't do nothing without making you the target. They can't do nothing without spitting and shitting on your name. They can do nothing to move forward without bringing you into it to bring you downward. This is what God is saying. You are the topic of many discussions, whoever I'm picking up on. And you might be feeling this. You might be getting a lot of ringing in your ears. You might be getting a lot of downloads about conversations. You may literally be, your spirit may be literally confirmation sent to certain rooms where people are deep in fucking conversation about you. That's how powerful you are right now. And God is allowing you to know victory will be yours. Why are you so certain that victory will be yours? I'm trying to tell you right now, some of you guys are literally hearing the thoughts of these people. Fuck the intention. We already know the intention. But some of y'all are listening and hearing the thoughts of these people. So what you may be feeling as negative projections spiritually, you're actually clairaudiently hearing, allowing you to know you're not making this shit up. You guys, what these people are doing are really, really, really fine-tuning your gifts. Some of you guys may be doing this for entertainment purposes, but some of you guys, this is meant to be what you do, how you live. There's something here where some of you guys, you just call yourself psychics. You're very much more so than that. Let me tell you. You are extremely gifted and talented. And this has been like your training ground. These people that you have had to evolve beyond, they have become, you know, spiritually speaking, your trainers. They've been training you. You know how you have when you go to different training, I heard like in the military and stuff. I don't know. I've never been there, but I guess like the training is very arduous. It's like meant to like, I don't know. I don't want to say break you, but I don't fucking know. I never been there. I never went to training for the military. But, we've heard stories. It's that type of energy. You cannot break down what can't be broken. Lil Wayne is coming through type energy. Like these people, that was their role in this spiritual battle, was to get you to the other side, to get you to your calling. Of course, you're going to have opposition. It's all about, in this type of energy, who decides to be that opposition. Because everybody got a choice. There are some people that have tried it and said, okay, you know what? Nah, I'm not going to play with this one. This person can already see me. This person already knows what I'm doing. This person already knows how I think and how I move. Anything I do would just be fucking, hey, here I am. It's me, harassing and stalking. Some people have got that and they stop. Other people just keep pushing the button. And this is where God is like, okay, I'm just speaking what God is telling me to say. Oh, yeah. Five of Cups is not your energy. Somebody is in the Five of Cups, and I don't care to understand why. Woe is me, always. It's always the energy of woe is me for these people when they get called out. Okay, and I'm going to just leave that there. All right. I saw earlier the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So someone has heavily been, yes, behind the scenes. Fucking lurking. Trying to be a monitoring spirit. Trying to watch everything you do. Trying to see what your next move is. Trying to plan ahead of you. Whatever the hell. This person has nothing to plan nothing with, as you see the cards. That's what they're trying to hide as well. This person has many secrets. But we're just going to leave that alone. Whoever this energy is literally someone that just, I don't know, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This may have been someone who was into occult things. This is a man with this Hermit and this King of Pentacles. This is a man who was into dark occult practices or dark things or, whatever. However this resonates, if you got a warlock in your energy or not. But this person is definitely a spiritual manipulator, spiritual gaslighter. And this is someone who may have been working on your finances because this person is in the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This person is being highlighted right now in your energy. Seven of Swords as someone who is in this energy. So a lot of you guys, and then there's many different messages here. That's why I say you got to know who you are and know what you're going through to get the enlightenment that you need on your path that God is trying to give you. I'm just a messenger. God is trying to give someone on their path a message of enlightenment through this message, period. Yeah. As to the reason as to why you never went back to something, as to the reason why you had to work so hard on, a firm foundation, as to the reason why you had to keep making plans and pivoting and adjusting. Yeah, like I said, as to the reason why you've been called to listen to your intuition, to let it move you forward, because there's people playing on it type energy. God is revealing something. What's this Seven of Swords, God? I said what's going on in the energy. What's this Seven of Swords? Because this Hermit right here, this is actually, now this could be a Virgo as well, because, the Virgo is weird lately. The Virgo energy, I don't know. But we got Capricorn out here. We got Aquarius energy out here, Libra energy out here. I'm not picking up on signs. Y'all got the messages that I got earlier about trying to figure out who this is for you individually. I know who it is for me. But right now, what Spirit is wanting me to do is shine a light on this Seven of Swords energy. So let's do that. Confirmation. Okay. What is the Seven of Swords energy that's being revealed that you want the collective to know the most of? Because I keep seeing the world. Yeah. Someone directly in opposition of your path. From your past. So yeah, whatever. I don't really want to talk about the past, God. What is the Seven of Swords right here? Hierophant. Yep. Someone who tried to play you. Pretty much. Someone who tried to play on your spirituality. Because this Hierophant talks about spirituality, talks about your morals, talks about ethics, values, belief systems, all those things. So this is someone who actually might have been so obsessive with you that they may have actually hired a private investigator. That's something someone out here. If someone has felt like that energy of someone, you've heard it in readings. Someone knows clearly what I'm talking about, so I don't need to go too much into confirming that for you. But yes, this person did. This is not for everyone, so take what resonates. You will know because you already know. I'm not telling you something you don't know. So yeah, for some of you guys, again, the Emperor with the Seven of Swords. This is someone trying to have fake power, fake control, using organization systems, whatever the fuck to do so. So someone has been doing a lot behind the scenes. They've been, I don't know how they're not fucking tired. That's a whole lot of fucking bullshit that's been going on behind the scenes, and it's crazy that it's all these men. The divine feminine, you've been coming up against a whole lot of fucking unfair situations. Someone wanting to have power and control and dominate you. Someone wanting you to look bad in the eyes of organizations. Someone wanting you to fucking be ghosted or feel like no one's on your side. This is like a domination ritual backfiring on an individual. That's what this is. Yep, Seven of Swords is in reverse with the devil in reverse. I know what I say. So someone is being caught up. But this came out in the upright, right? So someone is being caught up. Whatever they was playing with, I mean, you're trying to figure out what this negative energy is in your life. You're trying to figure out who can I say that? Someone out here is trying to figure out who the devil is in their life. I've been there. I know. These cards indicate this. This is someone trying to find out who the devil is in their life, and God is guiding them to do so. Take action. Go within. See what needs to be seen in this energy, because I'm going to point them out to you. Someone is actually about to, someone is about to be revealed to you by God as being the perpetrator, the devil, the liar, the thief, whatever this is. I'm telling you, this shit's about to get real for someone, and I'm not making this shit up. Empress, you about to get all the enlightenment that you need about a situation and or a person. You may have thought that someone didn't give no fucks about you, so that's how they present in the physical. But I'm trying to tell you, behind the scenes, this motherfucker been watching, been stalking, been plotting, been planning, been tracking, been tracing, been fucking... This motherfucker's been on your ass. Whoever this man is. And it's not for good reason. And God has been, just as he has been on yours, God has been on his. You see? God's always going to be the hermit. God's always the ghost in every room. God's always the one we can't see, but we know is there. So like I said, don't worry about this energy. You have been extremely strong. God has been telling you to focus on yourself and let go of your burdens, all right? And free yourself. And this is why you should be here, sitting here, getting this. Okay? And that's where you are. This energy over here, this is what's in the energy. This is not your energy. You get what I'm saying? So what is in your energy is still motherfuckers thinking that they can do something where God has already said no. God has already given the warning. Hence, judgment came out. And God is seeing what we can't see. So when these downloads come in and y'all have these epiphanies and these tower moments, it should go to show you just how much God is working behind the scenes to make sure you have clarity of vision, clarity of movement. You can do what needs to be done. You can go out here and help his people. And these people that don't want you being seen and being loved and being heard, well, that's not on you. Your calling is the complete opposite of what these people want for you. So what are we going to do? Sorry, God, I can't do that. There's too many people in the world that don't understand what you're asking me to do, so I'm going to walk away. Yeah, all right. Maybe 2 years ago. Maybe 3 years ago. Maybe 4 years ago. But you're not surrendering. And that's the problem here with these people. What is it going to take to make you stop doing this? Nothing. Because God has already told you what's for you is for you. And for y'all at this time, you have healed so much that you're bringing in an equally yoked partner. Period. You and this person are healing together. You and this person are healing each other. You and this person are chosen to heal. You and this person were chosen to connect. You and this person were chosen to have insane, intense chemistry and passion. You and this person have been placed in a bubble by the divine. And so while all this shit is going on outside of y'all, y'all too are here. You're here with it. And it's a beautiful feeling. Is it not? And some of you guys, you're about to get an offer, as the Tarot Collective says, from a man that you have been picking up on telepathically. Take it how it resonates. This is not the same man we spoke on earlier. That's not. And you know the energy. Because that man can't give you no Ace of Pentacles. We know that as well. So, your intuition is alerting you about a man that wants something solid with you. This could be work, because I don't see no love here. Someone may want to work with you. Someone may need your help or assistance. You understand? You are the High Priestess. That can go many ways. Just because you are a High Priestess doesn't mean someone is going to come to you and book a reading. If you're a High Priestess, then your energy speaks volumes and someone just needs you. What you give is a gift. So there is someone out here, okay? You may have a man that watches you, High Priestess, Ace of Pentacles, that sees that you are a gift and a blessing. You may be helping someone that you don't know you're helping. We always talk about the ones that we know that we're called and sent to help. But there's someone who sits very, very high or has energy of this emperor-like person, okay? And they are very appreciative of you using and sharing your gift the way you do. So you're helping a lot of people come out of illusions, and that's what you were called to do. 7 of Cups in reverse. Every man that you clear from an illusion is not a man that you're meant to be with. And that's another reason why you've gotten that energy where people have called you out of your name. There's a lot of men that fucking flock to you, Divine Feminine. You are the Divine Feminine, as they should flock to you. But just because these men are flocking to you does not mean you are investing in them. Investment is something different. I don't feel like this Divine Feminine is investing in all of these men that are trying to invest in her. But I see that she understands something about her energy now. You understand? There's something here with that. So that's what's going on right now. What's going on in the energy? Death, King Cups, 6 of Swords. Yeah. Transformations, moving on. Ace of Cups, the Sun card, the 8 of Wands, the Empress, the 8 of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands, the Temperance. Like, come on. Someone's going through a transformation right now as well. That's what someone needs to know. So if you're wondering why things feel off or why you're just not liking the same things or like you're going through a transformation, yeah, Judgment Tower. Because the Divine said it was time for you too. When it's time to, what will happen? 4 of Swords is here. This is bringing in peace. This is bringing in healing. You guys with this tower energy, it's like as all these fucking towers do, they tower in. You just in the 4 of Swords. Like, yeah, getting the downloads from the Divine as to why these towers is going off, as to who's being affected, as to why you're getting all the downloads necessary. Because like I said, the Divine the other day is releasing some energy. And when this release occurs, I mean, everybody has to have a wake-up call. In some area of their life, they will. That's what the tower is, a wake-up call. Judgment with the tower. If you can get out of a tower, you heard the calling. You heard the call. It was meant for you too. If these towers were meant for you to not be freed from, you wouldn't hear the call. Some people out here really ain't hearing the call, and they're not free from these towers. But you chosen one. God tells you to move and get out the way. The Sun card. So y'all be taking heed when I be telling y'all hermit mode, it's time to pull your energy back because you can't get to the sun without the hermit. So the hermit talks about introspection, soul searching. You found something, you saw something as these shits was collapsing. Epiphany. There's also a lesson here about divine timing that someone is learning. I remember when I learned that lesson, that was fucking crazy. That was a soul shock. Yeah, God is bringing something in as well. We just saw the spiritual representation of such. We just saw the spiritual representation of such. The Emperor, the Ace of Pentacles, and the High Priestess, right? Now we got the Hierophant, the Ace of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. This is the physical representation. See? Taurus energy is very grounded energy. It's very earthly. Something here about Taurus season, Taurus moon. I don't know. Someone may have a Taurus moon. You might resonate with this, but there's something here as well that's As above, so below, as within, so without. That God's doing something He said He would do, and you're seeing it in the physical. So, however you're seeing these people's actions affect them in the physical, hey, that goes to all the work they put in. They put all that work in. They put all that work in. They wanted to master something, right? They wanted to be the master of your destiny, right? They didn't master yours, but they mastered theirs. I kept getting a download the other day about someone have trying. I don't believe in destiny swaps and all that shit because I just don't believe it. Really, when I think about it, like that sounds crazy. Because common sense has to come into effect at some point. You can't just be all spiritual and I don't fucking know. Some people are just not okay. Sorry, God. I was gonna say something real crazy, but I was picking up on something about this destiny swapping shit, and I'm like, wow, it hit a little close to home because as I told y'all, I had some people in my family that I know personally did some shit. So when I thought about it, I was like, wow, like if the destiny swap, supposed whatever hand quote, has failed and it's backfiring. And I'm like, I'm over here like this, feeling like this, moving like this, expecting this, then ugh, I can't even imagine what the energy of the swap backfire is on the individual that tried it. And it's so crazy because these people I have no communication with. These family members I don't talk to. I will never know what they have going on in their personal lives. But they watch me. They come over here to my channel. They talk shit and watch and stalk and spy on me and see what I've got going on and what's going on in my life. And if I'm moving forward, I know this. It's very weird. And that's why it's like sometimes God will not allow you to know or see what's going on in someone else's life. But you must know that it's happening because look at your life and look at what they tried to do to it. You see? Two things cannot be in this type of situation true at the same time. You know how God will say this and that are true? Sometimes that can be the case. But in these types of situations where you know that people intentionally did things to you to have an outcome or a situation go a certain way, and it didn't go that way, you must know that they are dealing with the repercussions of what they intentionalized for you. There's no question about that. Two things cannot both be true. If you know that someone was doing some negative, baneful, dark shit to you, there's no way you can be getting everything you desire and them at the same time. Your intentions are pure. You don't wish bad or harm or, you know, illness or any of these things on people. So when people do these things to you, yeah, it may present as, little headaches, little stomach bugs, little flus, little. But when these people get this energy back, how does it present in their realities? These people end up I keep getting a download about someone going into the hospital. Like there's a whole lot of things. You might have family members going through things and you have no knowledge of it. It's because it's very much so a game in whatever your family dynamic is to keep this hidden from you. There's a reason why no one's reaching out to you. There's a reason why no one's connecting with you. There's a reason why no one's checking on you. Some of y'all got kids and you're like, damn, you know, when we was growing up, it was all this and all that. But like, I got kids, y'all got kids, everybody got kids, and ain't nobody checking on your kids. Ain't nobody like, hey, how's the family? Hey, and you're like, damn, is it like that? Is it really like? There's a whole lot of shit going on. There's a whole lot of dynamics at play here. And this is what God is wanting you to understand. If you are feeling isolated right now, it's not because of people doing shit to you. It's because you are in your own season, your own timeline that you created where you have risen above the bullshit that other people have tried to bring to you. So see it as growth. This is true elevation. Yeah, we elevate spiritually and all these other things, but in the physical, I'm telling you, this is true growth. People don't have access to you. Or if people do have access to you, they don't want you to access them. There's some type of weird ass energy here. It's like throwing rocks and hiding hands. Like, no one wants to be revealed or seen by you as the one that you have been speaking on all these years. Let's just be real. That's what's happening. And this is why Kayla is about to get quiet. Because I know my mouth and I know how I talk and I know how God gave it to me. And I know that when I channel, I ain't got nothing holding me back. I feel as if whatever I say in a message is what God is calling me to say, the way that I say it, and I am right for saying it. But this shit can get touchy. So you guys, I'm just telling you what is in the energy. It's a whole lot of fucking scrambling. It's a whole lot of fucking people not knowing what's to come, not knowing what's next, not knowing what you're going to say, how you're going to move, if you're going to call them out, if you're going to say their name, if you're going to go deeper in depth about fuck all that. People want to know what you know right now, chosen one, because now they have to pivot. There's something here really about a domino effect, and people that were playing in your energy are running out of ways to do so. They're running out of holes to poke in that supposed boat. They're running out because you got to be in the boat to poke the holes. These people can't even get close to the boat. How are they going to poke holes in your boat if they can't get to the boat? There's like this energy where like you cannot be touched by these people's energy, but they're still trying to manifest something off of it. I don't understand. Somebody might have to listen to this message a couple times to understand what I'm truly trying to say. I think so. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to it because, as I said before, something is done here. It's like over and done with. But also, I'm getting some signs. Scorpio, Gemini, you might be dealing with these people. Ugh. Taurus, you might be dealing with these signs, or you might be these signs. Aries, spiritual burp for that one. You heard that. I don't know what that was about. Oh, yeah. Okay, throat chakra energy. When I say the Aries, of course. Of course. I know. Y'all know about my Aries troll, right? Throat chakra energy. I cough, I burp as I say Aries. Yeah. Like I said, a lot of this that's going on with y'all chosen ones, when you're feeling like me earlier, I'm not going to speak too much on this. And I know, because I know people got many different ways and tactics in which they want me to display something, to get something. I don't fucking know. I know this. I'm too grounded for this game, right? But at the end of the day, some of you guys who are humanitarians, this is exactly what you're called to do. Spread knowledge on the shit that people can't see. And so when I got the Aries with the Eight of Swords, I thought, and I started coughing, I instantly thought throat chakra, and then the Six of Pentacles came up in reverse. Someone don't want you to share. That's pretty much what this is. Someone don't want you to share what you know that you have exposed, or that has been exposed to you. So this is someone in your energy trying to stop you from exposing them. Like I said the other day, but we had the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. You're too grounded for this game, whoever you are. They've been exposed. They're okay with being exposed to you, but they do not want to be exposed by you for the world to see. There's something here with that. I don't know why this person is so concerned with how the world views them, but someone has come for you, probably on your platform. Probably on your platform. Yeah, that's the truth. Someone has come for you, whoever you are on your platform, and they do not want to be exposed for others to know that they are someone who was doing some fuck shit to you and bringing you many, many, many injustices. So like I said, just keep listening to yourself in these downloads because they're coming in about what's ending. Okay, something is ending here, and something with a false principality or a very, very dominating energy that you guys have been dealing with is coming to a close as well. There's some type of energy of something is coming to a close. If you know the energy, you know the energy. You know what you've been feeling in your energy. It's like this dominating energy of wanting to end shit in your life. Like as soon as you make progress, it's like something happens. Then you got to rebuild, and then you make progress again, and then something happens. Then you got to rebuild. That energy right there is ending. That projection is ending. That has literally been someone that watches you. Eight of Wands is communication, platform energy, Scorpionic energy, Aries energy. It's a lot of energy, and this is powerful energy. If you know, you know. But at the same time, it's not more powerful than your energy, you see, or God's energy, or the light, you see. So, with that being said, this energy that has been coming at you is about to be done away with. Okay. So you're going to feel that generalized clearing of negative energy as we speak. And you're going to be feeling a lot lighter. There is definitely someone who's been playing with a lot of shit spiritually, and it's manifesting physically in their life, not yours. Empress. I'm just telling you what God told me to tell y'all today. Okay, what's in the energy is Divine Feminine sitting on her throne after overcoming all this adversity that she has been dealt, sitting with her truth, letting the truth move her, knowing she's in divine alignment. So whatever the fuck is going on outside of her is not her business or to worry about. And this divine feminine will continue to sit where she is sitting, getting what she is getting, releasing what she is releasing, okay? And being strong in that power that she has been given. So there's something here, divine feminine, stay strong. And what power is it that you have been given? Okay? You're strong. You're extremely strong. You're extremely strong. And you're stronger than these energies of these people that think that you are beneath them. That's just crazy. Like I said, you got to do shit to make someone feel lower than you. And that means you already feel that they are above you. Any way you look at that or try to reframe that picture, it doesn't do anything for the intended target, nothing. It's not even about them. And that's why I said a lot of you guys are learning that when these groups of people have tried to click up against you and come against you, I'm talking groups of people, have tried to come against you, why it doesn't end well for them. It has really nothing to do with you, is what God is saying. These people are refusing a change that they needed to make years ago. They're refusing to learn a lesson I called them to learn years ago. They refused the light years ago. They denounced my name years ago. Even before you. You were just physical representation of what I was trying to show them that they did not want to see. And so now when you guys come on here and give these messages that force people into towers, God's like, yeah, you can't be mad at my child. I came to you directly to show you something, and you denied. This is not a problem that people have with you, chosen one. The issue that people think they have with you, what they don't realize is, it's not with you. It's with God. The issue is with God. You just a messenger. You just the one to give the message. And people think they got a problem with you. These people don't know you. How can they hate you? How can they have a problem with you? How can they be this upset? It's not you. You remind them of something. You remind these people every time you get up on here and you stand in your power, you remind them of something, be it good or bad. But what they are reminded of, half of y'all, most of us, let's just say we don't know what that is. I'm pulling the cards and I'm seeing that God came to these people and was like, listen, it's time to change your life. It's time to grow up. It's time to boss up. You want this? I'm going to give you that, but you got to do this. And these motherfuckers didn't do it. We will never know of these intimate conversations that God has with people. I come on here and I talk to y'all about the intimate conversations that I have with God. That's the only reason you know them. So God don't just come to us. God come to everybody. If you have ears to hear, then you'll hear him. A lot of these people do have ears to hear him, but did not answer. You see, that's not your fault either. So a lot of you guys, people have spiritual beef with you. People got physical beef. People got all different types of beefs with you because they know what they were offered that they denied, and they know what you were offered that you accepted. And forever will they be upset that they denied and you accepted, and this is where you are because you accepted and they denied. This is bigger than just, I don't like you because. No, people got real issues and situations in their lives. And every time we come on here and give these messages is another opportunity for someone to see themselves clearly and not be mad at me or you, but say, you know what? Let me get my shit together because I'm tired of hearing this shit. But no, they don't do that. I don't understand. If I'm hearing all this negativity and all this negative shit about myself, I'm going to sit there and I'm going to be like, you know what? That's true. I know myself that I can, and I know myself that I have, and I know that I can be better at. I will do that. I will sit here and do that if I hear some shit I don't like. A lot of people can't do that. And for those individuals, I'm sorry, chosen ones, that you have been placed in the lives of these people. But you have also been placed in the lives of these people not to be dealt their shitty hand that they want to keep throwing at you. But you have been put in a place to see how powerful you are, how graceful you are, how forgiving you are, how loved you are, and how protected you are by God. God does not send us into any space or place without his protection, without his armor. So if you dealing with these individuals and you coming out on the other side and your mental health is better and you feeling physically better, you feeling spiritually stronger, hey, it's not your fault that other people can't get on your level. Confirmation. See, God don't play, man. But anyways, I gotta go because I got other things to do. Okay, this energy is very petty and annoying. I'll tell you that. We're all grown, and some things shouldn't have to be said, but I don't fucking know. This is weird. Let me get a couple angel answers and I'm gonna get out of here. Okay. Oof, within the next few weeks. Okay. Don't stop. See? These people want you to shut up. They want you to stop. They don't want you to talk. They don't want you to do what you gotta do. But God says confirmation. Double confirmation. Don't stop. In a couple weeks, you'll see why you didn't stop and how far you've come and where it got you. When you think about the past, think about what you overcame up until this point. Do not think about, oh my God, all the shit that I went through. Okay, and think, look, sit where you are and be like, damn, I came very, very far. I'm proud of where I am today. Look at your past and be proud today. That's what God is saying. That is the message. You're ready for something bigger. Something bigger is coming. Okay, like I said, it's repetitive. Do not reconsider something. God's about to give you something. God's about to show you something. God's about to tell you something. And he's going to, oh, wow, confirmation. And he's going to tell you to communicate something clearly, like I just did right now. It's maybe I'm just the example. I don't know how else to word this because this has nothing to do with me, but God's going to tell you something. He's going to tell you, don't reconsider. Go ahead, communicate that message. And some of you guys, you've been pondering, you've been sitting on a divine message, you've been sitting on a download. And you're like, damn, I don't know if I should say this. I don't know how people are going to take it. Hello, I'm telling you right now, that message, that insight, that clarity, that vision, that dream, that action that you need to take, you're ready to take it. Stop procrastinating. It's about you, remember? Don't worry about how the world sees it. Know that it's good in God's eyes. And if it's good in God's eyes, then that's good. God wouldn't be telling you to take action on something and don't stop and you're ready and communicate clearly if it wasn't for you. Just know the situation is improving in your life and will continue to. Okay. Are we done here, God? Do we have anything else that you want my collective to know? I heard it's a beautiful morning. Ah. Helpful people. Thank you for being a helpful person to me. I hope I am being a helpful person to you. Success is here, collective. This is what my collective needs to know. My meant to shine gang. I don't know about the other collectives, but us. Success is here. And it's happening in divine timing. I guess now is the divine timing. Is that what you're saying, God? Now is divine. Oh, yep. Big happy changes. So I asked, is now divine timing? We've been hearing about for so long. Ask for help from others. Okay. And big happy changes. So I'm getting a yes. Yeah, I'm getting now is divine timing. So now is the time where many prophecies will be coming to pass. And chosen ones, only you know what you know about you. So trust what you're seeing, trust the downloads, trust what God is showing you. Now is the time. Now is the time. And then he has to take action. Okay? Yes. Now is the time that we talked about all those opportunities coming to you. When I told you to continue to talk with your angels, when it came to abundance, when I told you to listen to yourself, yeah, now is the time for you to receive this. Prophecy happening. I'm done with this message. Continue to seek out, find, hold on to the helpful people that you have in your life right now. Like I said the other day, the people that are in my life right now, I know and trust that these individuals are meant to be there. And the ones that aren't, I know and trust kind of the same energy. As you grow, if you say you change, a whole lot about you should change. Let's talk about change. Let's talk about growth. Let's talk about elevation. You changing, right? Your look should change physically, right? Things you do should change. How you operate should change. The way you move should change. The way you talk will change. The way you hold yourself, carry yourself will change. That's how you know true change. Things that people you were around will change. There's no way you can grow and change and evolve and still be around the same ass motherfuckers that you was around when you wasn't where you are right now. There's no way in hell. There's no way. So when God says certain people can't come with you, it's not because you're like, yeah, I'm better than you. It's because they can't reach you. You were cool with these people. You were meshing with these people at one time. You're not meshing with these people no more because you're above this energy. It doesn't mean you're better than. You have changed. You have grown. True growth has happened within you. So, doesn't mean that you hate these people and you want bad for these people and you wish that. No, it does not. But you see how in your growing, that's what people want to project onto you. You wish them forgiveness. You ask God to work on their hearts. And you keep growing and evolving into the, the best version of yourself that you can be. Because that's your journey this lifetime. To be the very, very, very best version of yourself. And if people don't like it, that's too bad. It's not their life, it's yours. They may play a part in your life, so they may think that it's their life, but you are an individual. We are all individuals. So, with that being said, you came into this world by yourself, right? You didn't come into this world with the people that are around you. You came in by yourself. So this means this is your world. You create the reality you want for yourself. You stand firm in that knowing of what it is you want for yourself and those that you love, care for, and all of these things, and you work on that. You invest your time, you invest your energy in other like minded individuals who are doing the same thing that you're doing. They're going to see you, they're going to know you, they're going to hear you, they're going to feel you. You see? Because real recognize real. You don't gotta talk. You don't gotta say nothing to these people that are coming towards you. They're gonna be like, yeah, I already know. Yeah, I done went through some shit where I had to. Yeah, man, I fucking feel you. Yeah, man, I say no more, say no more type energy. These people are really going to understand you and you them. All right? So keep acknowledging your change. These trolls is here. It's all good because we gone. I ain't worried about it. They missed the whole thing, or they just could not wait to let me know that they were watching me. Either way it goes. Have a great one, family. Have a great one. That's the energy. Oh, you hear this too? This vacuum? Very significant right now. Very significant, this vacuum. So, I'm about to have to look that up. But messages is coming. Have a good one, y'all. Something being swept up under the rug about to be vacuumed. That's what's about to happen.